right, welcome to Look and See Outdoors. Here we are walking up this godforsaken hill when we could be driving. This is our third time walking this thing. And now I'm kind of pissed. So, I don't know why we're walking this thing. Because it's no longer frozen. And tomorrow it's not going to be frozen. It's going to be just fine, but we're being extra over precaution scared. How's that for video? Now they're not talking to me. No, I'm joking. We're walking because this is the way we do it. We do it the hard way. Whew. Yeah, it's a tough climb. It's snowing. We're up in the North Georgia mountains. And the area we're in is Mineral Bluff. Last night when we got here, or yesterday, this road was, it was ice. It was hard to walk up this thing. And it's melted overnight, but now it's starting to snow. And the temperature is going to drop down to, I think, about 8 degrees. So it's going to be cold. This is a very neat area. There's an abundance of wildlife in here where we are, by the way, glamping in an Airstream camper. This is cool. I think the name of this river, I almost just North Toccoa River. It's right here. There are some Canadian geese right over here that's just chilling out. Just saw a bald eagle fly right down the river. That's cool, seeing a bald eagle. And I come over here and signs of beaver, which is not surprising. You can see where they were gnawing there on that tree. I was kind of just easing up through here to see if I could find some fat lighter. I don't want to get on somebody's property. But this is a real cool little area that we're staying in here in North Georgia. Right over there is somebody's cabin. A lot of these cabins are vacant. That's wild. I would be up here right now. There's I don't know how severe of a winter storm, winter weather coming up here. You can see the snow on the ground. Yesterday when we got up here, we had to hike in about a half a mile, but it seems like more like a mile. There was part of the road that when it had snowed last weekend and it melted, then it froze over. So that part of the road, from what one of the locals was explaining, doesn't get any sunlight on it. So we had to walk in. It was pretty interesting, to say the least, because it was a steep grade that we had to climb. Coming up, the road's up here, and that's pretty steep. And it comes along the river as you come in off the main road. We're just north of Blue Ridge, Georgia. Little area, this is called Mineral Bluff. And it comes along this river, and then you come up this steep grade, and then it comes down, back down to the river. And we're staying here in these Airstreams. We'll look at those a little closer here shortly. Coming up into these areas, and you start moving in this terrain, it really shows you how out of shape I am, or it shows me. However, I found some fat wood, so it was worth coming up in here. And I'm going to collect some. This is quite a bit. I wish I'd have brought I left my hatchet down there at the bottom. So I'm going to collect some of this. I think there's some right there. Let's check that out. That'll be easy to get right there. Yes, it's slick. This snow, it came down. It was more frozen pellets. Now it's kind of, when it is snowing, it's fluffier snowflakes. I have pulled to the top of this hill, and it was worth it, because I'm up here where these conifers are, where you get the fat wood from. So let's check this out right here. I am pretty sure that this is fat wood. Sorry about that camera action there. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so found plenty. It's a big piece. I got to get this down. So that's cool. I'm excited. All right, I just came upon the trail, and there's some feet right here. I love getting out into areas. I swear this looks like a skull or something over here. I guess that's some kind of a big mushroom. It's going to be easier for me just to go into the, look at that right there, that big rock. That looks like a skull from over there. So, get a little closer here. Looks like something had bedded down right here. I bet some deer had bedded down right here. The road is just right over this knoll. So, now I'm going to want to take this rock with me. All right, back at the Tribunal Fire Pit. First time I've ever been glamping, but that's what this is. Check that out. It's a vintage Airstream camper with this awesome canopy shelter built over it. That's probably worth more than my home. Anyway, got a bougie outhouse, shower, a communal grill right there. Steps down to the river. One of my buddies was talking about doing an ice bath. It is 27 degrees and snowing. So I'm about to get a fire going here. That's what's about to happen. All right, I love finding new ways to start a fire. And I found these at a local Walmart. They're called Zip. These things, you just take your lighter, light it. That's cool. I was reading the box and it said something about having fuel. And don't have fuel with me. But I'll tell you what, I need it. Let's see if it'll do like it did last night. Wind's changed on me. See how it does. Ah. Stage fright. Check that out. Man, I mean, this thing goes too, buddy. I was like, wow. I'm just gonna go in and put that like that. And we're about to have a fire. It's so cool. I've never heard of those things. Zip. Come in a little box. I think there's 12 of them in it, little tablets. They work great. We actually bought some firewood at Walmart last night. And we brought 2 bundles in on our trek in here. We met one of the guys yesterday. It was real interesting because we are strangers here, no doubt. And this big hill here that you see, the road's up there. The road comes and it goes up and then it comes down into this little area. And we were walking in because it was iced over, and this guy comes out and he's got this club in his hand, this 9-iron. And he was checking us out, and hey, 100% on what he was doing. But once he realized that we were good guys, he opened up to us, talked to us. He even let us borrow this cool wheelbarrow that had 2 wheels on it, and we were able to use it to haul our stuff in. And it was still hard with that. But this is a very nice place to visit. We try to do things from time to time, get away when whoever can join, and wherever we got. This was a surprise to me. Normally we try to get us a little cabin somewhere. And here we are staying in a camper. So actually we're camping, glamping. Glamping. Never thought I'd glamp, but here I am. But back on the firewood, all this wood, been collecting it. Man, it is in abundance around here. So last night I had a fire and used the wood that is, it's dried wood and split that you buy like at Walmart and local grocery stores, hardware stores. And I've seen it anywhere from $5 a bundle to $7 a bundle. So just depending on where you're picking it up at. I'm sure there's places around here that charge more. So it's always nice to have a fire. The wood's a little bit damp, but for the most part, it's burning. Real smoky there because some of that wood was punky, but now it's getting hot and the smoke is settling down. That fat wood is always a game changer. You're pretty much, I don't want to say you're 100% guaranteed because nothing's ever guaranteed 100%, but you're almost 99 point whatever percent guaranteed to fire when you find fat lighter. Good fat lighter too. So, all right, so here's our fire on the second night in Mineral Bluff. Let's see what happens next. All right, well, it is a beautiful morning here. A beautiful bluebird sky in North Georgia. And I believe I said earlier that this was the Tallulah River. I think it's the Toccoa, or it's the Tallulah River. What's the name of this river? Toccoa. Yeah, Toccoa. So we're going to be heading out. We got to head home. This is a beautiful place. We've had a lot of fun here. It's cold. It got down to 11 degrees. We were in the hot tub and it was not even feeling hot there. Hair on my head was freezing over. So that was fun though, to hang out and enjoy that. We had a fire. We're just chilling and grilling. Had some good steaks. Didn't see a bear. We did see deer, bald eagle, ducks, geese. We're about to get on the road, and next part of his adventure coming up. I am down here at my shelter. Just got back from North Georgia a little, well, it's been a couple hours since I've been home. Just trying to get settled back in. That was a nice little quick trip. Good little surprise and fun time. We're about to have some cold weather here. They're actually shutting everything down at this point due to a winter storm that's actually going to be affecting more southern areas in the state of Alabama and Louisiana and those places. It's kind of odd for that because normally the snow stays above us, but it's kind of staying on track for hitting us. Don't know. I know right now it is cold. I think it's back into the high 20s and all that good fun stuff. There was something I was wanting to do, and I'm kind of down here now thinking about this. I'm going to end this video, and I'll make another one on I want to do a shelter. I want to do an overnight in the shelter, one of the super shelters, and it hasn't been raining. The snow is not predicted until tomorrow. So what I'm wanting to do is get over in a little area and try to get prep going for the shelter and see about getting that shelter made and just start the video on that. So I'm going to be looking around for an area and we'll do that. So I'm not going to stop it just yet. I'm going to go see if I can find that area and then we'll maybe end it there. And guys, I apologize once again for the sound quality. I don't know what is going on with the speaker with this camera. I can get it to stop making that noise, and then sometimes it's just doing. I'm hoping I can upgrade and get some better equipment and do better quality with these videos. I would love to improve the quality of these videos. So I just appreciate you guys for putting up with me and bearing the burden of this scratchy noise that appears in these videos sometimes when I move the camera around. So anyway, let me see if I can go find this spot before it gets too dark. Okay, well, this was the area I had in mind, but there's a dead pine tree. I don't want to be doing anything around it. Those things can, not a very big one, but it's big enough to where it could hurt you, if not kill you. So I'm going to get over here. It's one thing you need to keep in mind when you're deer hunting and you're going to find a tree to climb or sit on the ground with a blind or just whatever. You need to check, look, make sure there's no dead trees within reach of you. And the same thing when you're setting up a camp. You definitely do not want a dead tree near your camp. Widowmakers. So I'm thinking I may do it right in here. And this is relatively, I don't know, I got to figure something out. But I think this area may be where I do the video. Just have to see how it's going to pan out. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Had a little adventure in it of North Georgia. That is a beautiful place. I love getting up and around the area of Blue Ridge and further on up into North Carolina, to western North Carolina. One of my favorite places is Bryson City. I was up in that area back in the summer. But it is nice and fun to get up in the mountains when it's cold and you get some of that extreme weather and you get to do things or practice on your craft. And I did that a little bit around our camping area there in Mineral Bluff. And with this next video that I've got in mind, it's definitely going to take it to some extremes. So let me see what I can get prepped for that next video. Alright guys, y'all take care. I hope you like this video. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and please follow along. And always feel free to leave a comment. Till next time, I'll see you guys.